Rallye Salamndre is fast becoming popular amongst the UK crews, with over 40 teams from the UK and Ireland joining the locals for a taste of Belgian rallying. But with a relaxed and friendly social atmosphere from start to finish, it's not hard to see why the event draws in so many UK crews. Based in Beaumont in the south of Belgium, close to the border with France, the area not only offers great rallying, but also provides plenty of ways to turn the rally weekend into a family holiday, perhaps a wine tasting session before the rally begins. This event forms part of the RAC Rally Championship for the second year, and the UK crews will be in good company with a great mix of historic cars out on the event this weekend. Darren Moon leads the UK crews away, third on the road and setting the theme as well. Ben Mellors raking up the Escort-dominated top 10 though in that Toyota Celica. Onto the stages then, and it would be the lead of the event for Christoph Devlischauer and Meta Kirsch. A great start for them, leading the rally with a minute's advantage after the opening stages. For Paul Littard and Mark Knopp, it will be second place. A couple of fastest times this morning were helping, but the times were close. The final step on the podium at this stage will belong to Christoph Jacob and Isabelle Rainier. Third place and just 7 seconds back from Littard up ahead. Florian Gonon and Michael Hornies would be a further 3 seconds back. They set the fastest time on the opening stage, but would be consistently third fastest after that. And Raphael de Bourman and Frédéric Etienne end the morning with 5th place in the historics. No fastest times for them yet, but they'd be happy with their times overall. 21 seconds back from 4th. Fastest of the UK crews at this stage were Darren Moon and John Connor. They end the morning with 6th place on the leaderboard, just 6 seconds back from that crew up ahead. And Tim Pearcey and Mark Glenister wouldn't be far behind Moon themselves. A further 21 seconds back on the overall times to be exact, and with plenty more stage miles for it all to be played for. Paul Griffiths and Will Rogers would be the third of the UK crews on the results after this morning's stages. They end the loop with 8th place overall, 17 seconds back from Pearcey. Just inside the top 10 would be Pascal Régnier and Maryline Fourmont. 9th place after the opening loop of the day, and in a close battle with Griffiths for that 8th place as well. And rounding out the top 10 and bringing a bit of variety to the leaderboard will be Ben Mellors and Alex Lee. The Toyota looking fantastic in a leaderboard dominated by escorts so far. In the RAC Championship Cruise, it will be 11th place overall for Simon and Alistair Crook. They sit just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard, but happy in the lead of the RAC Cruise at least. Chris White and Chris Dewsnap would be a few places back on our overall results in 13th place, lying second of the championship cruise as well after the morning stages. So at the end of the first loop of stages, the results are quite close. We could surely expect some changes going into the afternoon here in Belgium, and we can certainly expect some action. On to the next couple of stages, and it will be all change at the top. Paul Littard and Mark Knopp now leading the way, but the advantage was only 2 seconds. Florian Gonon and Michael Hornies would be close behind our leaders, 2 seconds back, setting 3 fastest times in a row. On a charge, if they kept up with that pace, then things could certainly overhaul once again in the final loop of the day. For Christoph Jacob and Isabelle Rainier, there would be no change. They reached the end of the loop with 3rd place in the results, themselves only 19 seconds back from the lead. Raphael de Bourman and Frédéric Etienne managed to gain a place in these stages, moving up to take 4th place now. They were within sight of the podium places, so there would be no backing off. And Darren Moon and John Connor still lead the way in the UK battle. They end this loop with 5th place overall. Not running away with that advantage though, things still close. Tim Pearcey and Mark Glenister would be the men keeping Moon honest. Times, as we've mentioned, were close though, 19 seconds the difference, so it was far from over just yet. And for Paul Griffiths and Will Rogers, it will be 7th place. A further 28 seconds back from Pearcey, but not backing off just yet. There will be a single place gain for Pascal Rallye and Maryline Fourmont in this loop as they move their way into 8th place on the leaderboard. And it will be a similar story for Ben Mellors and Alex Lee. They gain a place in the loop to end the afternoon with 9th place on the results. Simon and Alistair Crook moving up inside the top 10 now, taking up that 10th place, still maintaining a lead as well in the RAC Championship at this stage. So with just the final loop of stages to go, there are some changes in the results. But would they stay that way as the event drew to a close? Let's see. Onto those final stages of the rally then, and there wouldn't be much change in our results. Simon and Alistair Crook managing to hold on to that 10th place overall, enough to take victory this weekend in the RAC Championship. For Ben Mellors and Alex Lee, it will be 9th place, the only non-Ford in the top of the results, showing that something different can mix it with the escorts out on those stages. The UK battle, though, doesn't really change much towards the top of the results either. Paul Griffiths and Will Rogers settling for 8th place overall this weekend. The change will be due to the place gained by Pascal Rallye and Maryline Fourmont in the final stages to take 7th place overall at the end of the rally. Tim Pearcey and Mark Lenister were unable to gain the lead of the UK crews this weekend despite some close times, getting the difference down to just 13 seconds at the end of the day. 13 seconds over this pair, Darren Moon and John Connor. They take the UK honours this weekend, as well as finishing with 5th place overall in the historic rally. No change though for Raphael de Bourman and Frédéric Etienne in the final stages, taking 4th place at the end of the event, a little way back from those podium positions. And onto those podium spots, 3rd place at the end of the rally wouldn't change. Christophe Jacob and Isabelle Reynier taking that place after holding it for most of the day, 39 seconds off the lead for this pair. That lead, however, changing in the afternoon. Paul Littard and Mark Knopp would have to settle for 2nd place at the finish, missing out on victory by just 6 seconds. But that does mean it's victory for Florian Gonon and Michael Hornies. They take the lead in the final stages of the day, and victory would be theirs by the finish in what had been a very close battle all day long. So confirmation then of the results at the end of the event. 6 seconds the difference, a close-fought battle all day long on the Belgian tarmac. If you fancy a taste of historic Belgian rallying next year, then search online for Rally Salamndre or check out our social media for all the details. We'll see you there hopefully in 2018.
Excellent day, really enjoyed it. Yeah, a bit apprehensive this morning, but it's turned out a good battle with Tim and Paul Griffiths. And obviously the top 3 were just in a league of their own today, so we couldn't do much.
Okay, so yeah, it was a great pleasure for us to have so many British crews on the rally. I mean, it's quite unusual for a Belgian regional rally to have so many foreign crews. The quality of the entry was also very, very important. So we were really delighted. I think the rally went well. I think the crews really appreciated the quality of the stages. Organization, I think, was very good, and we finished in time. We did all the stages, not too many big accidents, just one. Nobody hurt, so that's the most important thing. So we need to start thinking about next year already.